I'm about to show you how I just got my pet to 45 laps in the pet throw. So as you probably know, Pet Simulator X today changed their game's name to Yeet a Pet, where you basically just throw your pet in an event world with orbs and there are new eggs and stuff. I also forgot to change my avatar, and also how my friends and I have profited a few 100 billion diamonds in literally just minutes. But before we get into the video, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. I choose one random winner in the comments of every video, so here's last video's winner. I'm sending them a huge pixel cat. Anyways, this is all centered around one pet and a broken system in Pet Simulator X. That makes this extremely hard to get pet, a very, very easy pet to get. Now it all goes back to the types of pets in these eggs, so as you probably noticed, something is a lot different about this event. Usually events start with rare pets, have maybe like an epic pet, legendary, and then mythics that are kinda common but not too common, and sometimes a secret that is somewhat rare but still not super rare. Like the secrets in events are usually much easier to get than the secrets in worlds. But in this event, it is very, very different. So we start out with a basic, rare, epic, and then I'm pretty sure the fourth one in this egg is a legendary. And this one has a rare, epic, legendary, mythic, and huge, and also a secret that it doesn't show for some reason. It's really weird that it shows the huge but not the secret. I know the secret is called secret, but like, let's be real, the huge is even more secret because less people get it. Anyways, in this event, it is an insanely low chance to hatch the mythic, secret, and especially the huge. But these eggs, as you may notice, cost 3 billion. And even if you have insanely strong pets, you only get like 1 billion per throw. So that means you can only really get 1 egg's worth of coins every minute, when usually in events you can kind of just run around, click some things, and then boom, you have enough coins to open the egg for the next hour. So you can open basically 8 times every few seconds if you have the 8 times open thing. So these eggs are a lot more expensive and a lot harder to open because of the price. So there's one really big solution to this problem. You know how the mysterious merchant spawns every like 12 hours and the traveling merchant spawns every hour? Well, usually their prices are terrible, but since everything is super rare in this event was like lowered in tiers, so like lowest pets are basic and the extremely rare pets are mythic, secret, and of course the huge, but most likely no one's getting that because there's no way it's more common than like 1 in 100,000, and it takes a while to get enough to just afford 1 egg. So the mysterious merchant and traveling merchant sell up to mythic pets, and they usually sell the new mythic pets for a pretty unreasonable price. But since these pets are so rare, it is actually a really good price. Like when the mysterious merchant came to my server this morning, I bought all the firewall cats that were rainbow from him for like 300 million each, and I'm pretty sure they are 900 million in the traveling merchant every hour. Now, I'm not sure if they're guaranteed to spawn in the traveling merchant every hour, but if they do, you should definitely buy them because you can literally resell them. Right now, the rainbow is going for about 40 billion and the dark matter is going for about 200 billion. Now, if you don't believe me, I've sold both of mine because, okay, I got 3. I sold 2 for 220 billion each, and if you think that I just was able to sell them for that much because I'm a YouTuber, for some reason they actually took longer for me to sell than my friend who almost instantly sold both of them on his booth for 210 billion, and he sold another 2 for 205 billion within all like 10 minutes. So if you get the rainbows and put them in the dark matter machine, it is really overpowered. Another one of my friends sold his for 150 billion like instantly, but he could definitely get more. Right now in the trading plaza, I'm seeing most of them up for 250 and not really selling, but sometimes some are up for 205 or 215, and they sell within a reasonable amount of time. So of course these are gonna drop as the traveling merchant comes back and more people hatch even more. But one really interesting thing I noticed was that in the trading plaza, whenever I use the trading terminal to try teleporting to any normal mythics, I can't, which I'm pretty sure that's because they haven't been put into the trading guy yet, or like the traveling merchant guy, because I think he only sells the golden one, so that means no one is really hatching them. And I know for sure no one is buying the 27 billion egg and getting the golden from there, because okay, this is just an insane price. Like this is literally less than how many diamonds it goes for, and it is so rare. So in the trading plaza, if I can't teleport to any normal mythics because like no one's really hatching them, there is no way that anyone's hatching the golden one. Like maybe a few very lucky people have hatched the mythic from those, but pretty much every single one that exists, people bought from the traveling merchant or this mysterious merchant. Currently currently 17,700 exist, and since only one of the secret from this egg exists, I'd have to say, even if it's the same as Kawaii World, where the secret is 1,000 times rarer than the mythical, which it's an event, so I'd say it's probably 100 times rarer to hatch, then that would mean at most, like 1,000 Fireball casts were hatched, at least like maybe 100, but again, almost all of them are from the Traveling Merchant, so whenever the Traveling Merchant is in-game, swap around servers, run around as much as you can, buy as many Fireball casts as you can. It's at least in the beginning right now, the way they are in the game, being pretty much the strongest pet that is somewhat easily obtainable for this event. Like, a lot of people are trying to buy them, and not that many people are selling them for reasonable prices, so like, they're very, very profitable right now. I only have one left that I'm using for the event, but like, watch this, literally, oh wait, I need to have pets equipped so I can throw it. Okay, whenever you throw it, or whenever you throw whatever pet you have, as long as you have it equipped, which isn't really weird for some reason. If you have all huges equipped, then it doesn't do the damage, and you have to have at least one of them equipped, and then all the other huges and stuff go to whatever strength it is. Also, shiny huges don't do more. This time we only got 38 laps, but I usually get 38 to 45 whenever I throw stuff, and usually the smaller pets go for a longer distance for some reason. But even though we're going so insanely far, like literally up to 45 laps, and for some reason with Titanic's only 38, we're only getting like 1 point something billion of the new coins at a time, which doesn't really make too much sense. Like, literally we're going so far, doing so good on the event, and we only get 1/3 of a single egg. So again, like, no one is hatching these, and no one has hatched the huge yet from this egg. Like, okay, literally only one secret has been hatched from this egg so far, so I think at the end of the event only a few hundred of the secret will exist, and maybe, just maybe, a few of the huges will exist. Like, this is gonna be the rarest huge ever, unless if they nerf the event. Because even if you get a shiny of this, it's most likely just gonna be enough to wear every single throw. Not only is it gonna take longer, but you're gonna get enough coins for just like one normal egg. So there is no way that many people are hatching this huge. Like, keep in mind only 3,000 firefighter elevations exist, and the secret pet has 229,000. So the huge is about 100 times rarer, and like I said, only a few hundred of the secret are probably gonna be hatched from this. So the huge is literally just gonna be a few exist unless they change something. This huge is gonna be rarer than Titanic's. Probably gonna be worth multiple Titanics. Like, it's gonna be crazy. But they've nerfed other things that were a lot easier before, so I would not be surprised at all if this event was like heavily nerfed to make the egg a lot more hatchable. Because usually mythics go, like even dark matter mythics go for at max like maybe 10-20 billion sometimes, and then the shiny dark matter mythics go for a max to like maybe 50 to 100 if it's a really high damage one. But literally the dark matter mythic of this one is going for 10 times more than a normal mythic. Like, it's going for more than like event huges usually go for, which is crazy. And keep in mind, the secret is 100 times rarer, so it's probably gonna be worth like, I don't know, 1 trillion, maybe somewhere around that, maybe even more, and then the huge is just gonna be absolutely crazy. So yeah, right now this event is like absolutely broken. There's no way to really hatch anything super good from the egg unless if you get it from the merchant. The only other thing that I can think of mentioning is you can upgrade your luck, which I can actually do right now, but it definitely doesn't upgrade it that much, because I think they probably just reused a lot of things from the Lucky Block event where you could upgrade it with Lucky Block coins, and I like maxed out my luck and AFK'd for multiple days on the egg and did not even end up hatching the huge, and that was with like grinding a lot and then going AFK with all my coins. Like, this, not only is it more expensive, but literally only one of the secret exists. So again, if it's like 100 times rarer, even if we max out luck, that's probably not gonna do too much. Maybe it does. Maybe the last few upgrades with orbs are insanely high prices, but increase your luck by like 1 billion times or something. I don't know. Pretty much everything I've said in this video is from the perspective of like the first day of the event where everyone doesn't really have max upgrades. So far, this event seems far more difficult than any other event like ever. But that's pretty much it. That's the only way to really get the mythical right now, which is the strongest pet that most people are going to be able to get in this entire event. Also, they finally fixed the glitch where if you try throwing your pet on like the side of it, it'll just continue until the match literally ends and you'll get like a few billion diamonds. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.